and comes from Brixton in London and weighed in at 17 stone, 10 pounds. And tonight he comes to the ring as the challenger for the title. Please welcome Danny Williams. He fights from Woolwich, London and weighed in at 17 stone, 2 pounds. Tonight makes his second defence of the title as the British and Commonwealth Heavyweight Champion, JULIUS FRANCIS.
Defend yourselves at all times and obey my commands all the time. Good luck to both of you, may the best man win.
A much anticipated fight this. Danny Williams, 25 years of age. Francis put paid to another unbeaten hope in Pele Reid, 94. Big crowd, big atmosphere. Williams, whether he'll have stage fright. He does get nervous. We already have. Maybe defense of the famous
experience and coming off that good win, as you said. Again, a little bit of ring rust as well with him.
Good body shot, Spence. May tell us plenty about him. Francis getting the gloves up well and blocking the shots. Oh, right hand gets through though from Julius Francis. And Williams having to cover up. Well behind his left jab when he can get it going.
And try to do something. He's just waiting for Francis, and Francis is getting his punches up.
Coming up towards the end of the first round, due to go 12. An intriguing battle and friendship forgotten tonight. In defence of his British and Commonwealth heavyweight titles and getting through with that good right hand.
Yes, they'll be pleased with that in the Francis corner.
Ring. Maybe a little too, where he recently floored world champion Herbie Hyde.
Well, he's just standing for punches. Williams does seem in a bit of
view. It's not a case of stage fright from him. With a big left hook, we're rather telegraphing it. It came from an awful long way. And
his win against Pele Reid, he really beat Reid in good style, and that will have given him a lot of confidence.
A lot of Francis's punch of Danny Williams' manager Frank Warren on the far side. Oh, that might lift him, and then he digs in, went to the body, and it was low, and Larry O'Connell has to step in, and he'll give Francis time.
But just signs that Danny Williams starting to...
There's a feeling among people who've watched Williams in the past and have seen him in the gym that to really have a fire behind him, to get something to get him going, to show some depth. Again, he really does believe in that right hand. They've worked on that in training. In opposition.
Well, there was the good, did something, and that was very well. Looks for the follow-up, but that referee very quickly in to give Francis a little bit of time to recover from that.
Santi, who used to be better known as Winston Spencer, was a decent pro himself, boxed many Indian summer to his career. Good body shots from him.
Needs to start lightening up a little bit, getting that jab working. He's giving Francis too much time and getting his punches off quite well.
Williams beginning to get that jab into play. It's a heavy looking jab as well from Williams, who tonight is nearly a stone heavier than for his last fight, but he thinks this is his right weight, about 17.
Yes, very little head movement from Williams, standing very straight up, and Francis getting through when he puts his combinations together.
Francis, who sparred with the likes of Herbie Hyde, Lennox Lewis, and you'll notice on his shorts he has R.I.P. John.
Still looking for that left hook to the body, Williams. Hands.
A bit on the lowish side from Williams. Danny Williams getting the gloves up well here though, blocking nearly everything on the gloves.
This is warming up to a good heavyweight fight.
In the black trunks, the white of Danny.
The sense was Williams was just coming into the fight to Julius Francis.
Quite a lot hitting the gloves, and the two jabs of Williams get great setting here at this splendid evenings of boxing down the years. Operation looking pretty tight.
Williams trying to use his strength in close there, pushing Francis off.
Glenn and I, by the way, seeing this a little bit differently. I had it even up. Francis, he looks composed and patient and like the mature.
Behind that jab. For me, do better if he just tried to put more out rather than going for one big one.
Combination shot from Williams this time, and again, and two more left hooks. Then the right cross. He's going through the gears a bit here, Danny Williams. Fire with fire. Good fight, fourth round.
After that combination from Williams, good right hand again from Francis.
Well, Francis weathered the rally and came back.
Well, that was some good work from Williams. Just started to let his punches go. Got through with a terrific combination and really just livened up and let the punches go. But Francis showed good temperament, weathered that little storm and come back.
Here's round 5, due to go 12, of course. His corner to really get to work. Incidentally, Jimmy comes to win it, but felt that he probably would need to do it. Like the longer it went, the more he fancied Francis.
Francis still keeping cool, doing.
Williams is throwing in now. Good and long build-up to this fight with plenty of verbals. Get what happened in the gym. Good. That's a very good left hook to the body. I think that hurt Francis. Just winced a little, was penetrated.
Francis still trying to work the jab, come back with something every time Williams starts a big attack. But that jab's looking very solid from Williams.
He can hit the button with it.
Not as much effective work from Francis in this round. Williams pushing forward.
If it ever connects, it'll be interesting to see the results. So far, well, big advantage for Francis, says the computer.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Of course, the computer doesn't feel the weight of it. If you still need the identification, Julius Francis, the defending British and Commonwealth champion, making his 34 years of age. And we said early on that he looked a bit tight and as if he'd frozen, and I think that was true for 2 rounds, but forget it now, with some quite solid looking blows, and the gloves have come down from Francis, and his work has just started to look, I don't know, a little bit more skimpy and not so substantial.
Yes, he's looking more thoughtful about what he throws out, certainly going more defensive, looking for punches coming.
It's just a feeling at the moment that the younger man, possibly, the 12 round.
Francis certainly looking a little more subdued. He's thinking about it now.
He's looking good at the moment, Williams. This left jab. This is a sickening punch. He keeps thudding home. And is he just bit by bit? Great, as the computer said. But it was always my impression here that the more solid shots were coming from the young challenger. Praise in the dressing room before his fights. Francis, the former rabble-rouser as a youngster, now a reformed character completely.
How about there, Francis? Really solid punches coming home from Williams.
Mixing them up to the head and body. And this is getting very hard.
He's been backing up the last couple of rounds, and is he just taking a break, or is he just getting too much stick? You know, it's
punches. Francis needs to really come back with a big round to get some confidence back.
Steps it. Good body shots from him, and Williams now looking a little disorganised there. This is Brown. Good fight too for the famous old Williams, whose father Augustus told him that one day he'd be a world champion. At the time, Williams was 8. And Williams, bookmakers. Oh, good run.
Francis took the shot, just rolled his shoulders a little.
Hard to know what to make of that, Glenn.
Yes, certainly there's not a cut.
Or was it a little distress signal from Francis? Larry O'Connell was very quick to get them to get on with the action. Williams has come on strong as this round has gone on. He's starting to unload those.
Williams is really going to get on top here.
Williams again for me, Glenn. I don't know what you thought, although Francis maybe won the earlier part of the round. What happened here? Oh, there was quite a nasty clash of heads. That was why.
Immediately, he did the right thing. He could have maybe just stood up and getting his.
Who says he regularly takes out his Lonsdale Belt to admire. Says he's a heavyweight champion in the making.
Well, I think both these fighters are showing plenty heart so far. This is a good and ended, trying to come back as soon as one or the other gets on top.
High hopes about Danny Williams on the way through. World level heavyweight, he has to win this one. Chopping right hands. Francis needs to get up. Williams really setting himself, planting his feet for these shots. They look damaging, Glenn.
Yes, he's getting a lot of weight into these punches. Francis standing on the ropes, can't be there too much longer.
He's covering up well, Francis. Not all of these are getting through, but it's a really fit Danny Williams. But look at the comeback here from Francis. Williams has lost his gum shield. Next time there's a lull, Larry O'Connell will call a timeout, but he couldn't do it. Was a lull.
I said there was a little bit of pride at stake. Looks to be a...
Usually, I stress usually, has looked pretty good here. Every shot, it seems to me, with evil intent. Even the jabs. How have you got it now, Glenn?
Well, I've just got with that rats.
But I may be misreading it.
Well, I give Francis everything at the beginning, for Williams almost everything late. Good spell for Williams with Francis on the rope. Francis taking a few of those shots on the gloves, but really just to start getting through with some heavy ones, and he did towards the end of that assault.
All a bit different from the classical music concerts they sometimes have here, Glenn.
It certainly is, but it is something of a classic in itself.
Julius Francis putting up an excellent effort again.
Much more used to going into the latter rounds. Williams has only been 10 rounds on one occasion.
Few 4-rounders. But just that 112 rounder with Palatis last time out, and that wasn't a fight. Don't know about it. It's probably okay.
You wouldn't think there was that.
It's not quite so much.
He's keeping cool, just keeping working on the retreat.
And it's Williams, who looks to be getting through with the heavier shots, but look at this from Francis again.
Francis is the one for me who's done the better work. Well, Francis doing the better in the last round. Good work from him here. You just sensed that Danny Williams was loading up too much. Did Francis come back with this sort of work? Look at that good right hand. Francis landing with a good right hand there, causing Williams to cover up.
Playing 25. Right hand.
Williams looking to get much more power into his shot.
Well, the heavyweight title of Great Britain may have lost a bit of its lustre since the days when Henry and London were having their arguments, but we're seeing a good battle for the crown here.
Still big spells where nothing happens from Danny Williams, building up the points.
Good uppercut on the inside, that, with the right hand from Francis, but then Williams sent the sweat spraying with his right. He really is throwing these punches with danger written all over them, Williams. Francis is using all his know-how and experience to ride them and block them and parry them. Oh, well, that one got through. He's having the shot
when he's really putting so much into every punch, Williams. Good finish to the round from Francis here.
It's the quality of shot from Williams. The gum shield's come out again. I think it's Williams's.
Again, Williams loading up. Francis just dug into the side, not taking the brunt of them. For me, Francis.
Well, I wonder arguments about the scores here, because Glenn and I are seeing this one a little bit differently. Doesn't often happen, but I've got Danny Williams in a handy lead.
Well, I'm edging it to Francis. He's just doing more of the scoring punches. Williams really loading up, getting him some good, but look how many gets through there. Francis caught that one on his glove. Through a lot of this fight, he's managed to do that. Again, missing punches for Danny Williams. And that's good defensive work from Francis.
But I think quite a few of Francis's shots, however it's being scored, and only one scorecard counts, that of the jewellery engraver, sometimes to the...
Could be a possibility. It just kept busy when Williams is coming forward.
Breathing a little heavily here, Danny Williams, and then looking a little... Is that extra experience, is that going to get him home here? He knows maybe a bit more of what it...
Doesn't leave his chin open to these big punches from Williams.
Williams in danger of spasms.
Still picking away with good punches throughout the round. That also helps him keeping Williams off balance. He's really exerted himself and putting so much into every punch. Francis has been looser.
Williams's camp based their strategy on the extra power, that much is clear. They said that when Francis's gloves came down, they would make him pay and take him out. That's a great right uppercut there from Williams. But look at Francis.
He's just got better work. Look at this from long range. Just keep another decent round for Francis, who weathered the storms when he had to, but kept busy throughout the rest of the round. Pulling clear.
Seconds out, 12.
interpretations. We've seen how subjective the scoring business can be, and here is the last round. Williams, his case here.
Well, credit to both these fighters, showing what the worth of the British and Commonwealth belts really is.
Already seen off the previously unbeaten Pele, who almost came out again there. He's definitely not done too much. A bit dry. Right crosses simultaneously from the pair of them. Look at this now in the final round. Williams, one big last effort maybe. Just a minute and a quarter ago. As you'll have gathered, Glenn and I have seen it a little different. How has Larry O'Connell got it? And remember, Julius Francis like left hook.
Against the youth and the power of Williams.
Looking fresher as too, late on his feet, and Julius Francis retains his British and Commonwealth heavyweight titles. What an amazing success for him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 12 very hard rounds of boxing, the referee scores the contest. Danny Williams 114 points, Julius Francis 118 points. The winner and still British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion, Julius Francis!
You know what, I have to say thank you to the Almighty Father Jesus Christ, first and foremost, for giving me the strength and giving me this victory yet again, you know, because by his strength is only him alone. Thank you.